Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about Disney and the great lie that they got going on. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because it is a little disappointing, to be honest, with Disney. Disney under Bob Iger, right? You know, he wanted to change things up because Disney was in a stale rut, which is understandable. I get that. Things happen. You wanna change. You want to do new things, which is understandable. Go for it. But my thing is, what shouldn't have happened is how much creative control he gave to the heads of these studios and some of these executives that was going on in Disney. And the reason why I want to talk about the great lie is because Disney brought a lot of properties that were supposed to be boy-centric, because they said they make a lot of stuff from their Disney princess stuff and a lot of their girl-themed Target merchandise, but they don't feel like the boys have anything for them. So, you know, we got Disney XD, we got Star Wars, we got Marvel, we got, what else we got? We got Fox, I guess. You know what I mean? Gen X or something like that. And we got Disney XD, and we got a little bit of anime. We got a little bit of Power Rangers. But yet, it was a lie, because you barely put time and effort into that. Yeah, sure, you had the Marvel Studios. You had Marvel Studios doing the little movies. That was great. That was great. But then you got Star Wars, one of the things that you was buying so you could have something that the guys could really like, because you guys kind of did like a whole thing about, oh, it's not that many things for the boys to really be into from Disney. Let's change that by buying something that heavily has a lot of boys attached to it. So you buy franchises and property that have boys attached to it, that actually have a lot of male fan base. I'm not saying that the other Disney stuff before didn't have it, but that's what your whole point of buying a lot of these properties were back in the time. And you lied, you robbed, and you stole from us. Oh, and for what reason? What was the reason for that? To be honest, what really was the reason? Because you kind of shit canned a lot of those things that you brought. You mismanaged, I believe you mismanaged Power Rangers. You barely did anything with Disney XD. Yeah, you had it for a good few years, but then you gave up. You had Pokemon, for God's sakes, and mismanaged that. You had Naruto and mismanaged that too. Like, you had things that had a heavy target of boys, and you mismanaged it most of the way through. And then you wanted to push female empowerment or whatever. Disney, most of your shows and movies starred freaking female. Females were the central characters in most of your movies prior to 2000. Matter of fact, prior to 2016, to be honest. Like, what are we talking about? And I just feel bad, because you can kind of see the decline of how even Hollywood started not caring much about the male-centric things or for boys, because Disney kind of did the great lie, and they brought a lot of these properties that had a lot of heavy men fans, and they set up there and destroyed them to focus on some political nonsense about women empowerment, and we need to uplift women, and just the bare minimum of nonsense. I've never seen a company mismanage shit more than Disney, and everybody want to shield for their asses. No, they got a lot of properties that they literally screw over just so nobody else can do anything with it. And to be honest, I really do think it's time for the government to step. God damn it! I think it's time for the government to step in. I really do. I'm about sick of this. I'm getting about sick of this, really. It is getting goddamn freaking annoying that you have a company like Disney, and they sit up there, got all of these properties and franchises, and the only reason why they got them is so somebody else can't use them. If you're not going to use them past a certain time, give it up. That's how I feel. I think it's time for some regulations and government ruling of, if they buy properties from other people and they don't do anything with them past a certain time, you're done. The property is done. Give it back to the creators. This includes Cartoon Network. This includes Nickelodeon. This includes WB. If you're not going to use a property, give it up. Give it up to somebody else who actually want to do it. Because there are things that you can do with some of these properties that people love. And to sit up there and just, now I can understand if it's something that Disney created. But if you didn't create it and you ain't doing nothing with it, give it up. Give it up. Yeah, I do. And then another thing too is the government need to come in when Disney even tries to buy anything else. No, they're done buying things. They're not buying no more shit. That is it. Because you brought focused IPs that you claim, right? And you bastardized them for some goddamn agenda-driven bullshit. For what reason? To push men away even further? You were trying to get men. I don't know what to tell you. Most pop culture geek stuff are mostly men dominated. You can get mad all the hell y'all want to. It's just the truth. It is just the truth. And I'm really getting annoyed that every franchise that is targeted for young males or just men in general gets destroyed for some bullshit agenda, just to try to please some weirdos who don't care about the property, or to be like, we need women empowerment. No, women have a lot of properties and IPs that are targeted to them. Men and women are different. Sorry, you don't like that. Sorry, you don't like how science and biology works. But you can't keep putting female empowerment, diversity, inclusion into everything, and you definitely can't keep destroying men-centric IPs just because you want to have some kind of political leaning or agenda driven. No, the men need uplifting. The guys need to have IPs that they can like, that are just for the guys. I'm sorry. Yes, it's time to start being a little bit of sexist separative. They sure do. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Women and men separate, genders separate, and they like different things. I'm not saying that women can't like men things, and I'm not saying men can't like women things. But if something is male-centric, let it stay male-centric. And then don't buy it just to come up there and turn it into female-centric empowerment, and then be like, oh, because we're trying to empower women. That doesn't make logical sense. So then why did you buy the IP in the first place then? That defeated the purpose. You should have left the IP alone where it was at then. It's already bad enough things that men really do, like action, adventure, blood, a little bit of PG rated R stuff. Disney don't even want to do it. But you buy studios that do that kind of work. You brought Fox, for God's sakes. And now you want to try to censor a lot of stuff. No, I'm sorry. Yes, your company is family oriented, but you need to understand that you have a lot of fans that are not children. You know what I'm saying? And trying to keep everything family friendly does not work. People are sick of it. And stop trying to focus on female orientated things as well. You do it all the time. You done released like what, 10 movies in the past couple of the last couple of months that feature women, and yet y'all still talking about women empowerment. What? We made this movie so women can feel empowering. Okay, and you did that last week when you released the other female-centric damn movie. Can I get a little bit more male-centric movies? And I'm talking about male-centric. Manly men, men with muscles, men who don't give a damn about stuff, men who can beat up people. You know what I'm saying? Men who want to just have fun. Damn, can I get a Disney Prince movie? Disney, Yeah, that's what I want to see, please. Because it's a big lie. You guys lied when you brought these properties. Your idea was we're going to try to get more properties that men can have when they come to Disney. No, the fuck you didn't. You brought it so you can fucking destroy it for some agenda-driven bull crap that nobody asked you to do. And that sucks too, because you do have IPs that could be good men focused, but you don't want to do anything with them, which I'm kind of confused and lost on why you don't want to do it. What the hell? Why you don't want to do anything with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that I'm just throwing out what I'm seeing. You know, a spade is a spade. So, you know, you make it make sense to me, Disney. But, you know, hey, it's time to admit that you know, you guys are full of shit. And people are tired of it. And I know I'm over it. You know, I've been over it for a long time. And I just want to finally see some male-centric stuff that's not a fucking reboot or reimagine of nothing. I want to see an original IP, or pull out some IPs that you brought that you haven't done anything with for a long time. That's what I want to see. Those are the kind of IPs I want to damn see. That are literally male focused. Yeah, male focused. I'm sick of the female nonsense. So no, diversity and inclusion. No, it needs to be male centric focus. Period. That's it. No diversity and inclusion. No female empowerment stuff. The only thing I need to see from female, I need to see the man save the day in. And her being maybe a partner or a love interest or the damsel in distress. Yes, I want to kind of see that. It's time for us to see that kind of stuff. I am aggravated to not see it anymore. Like, damn, I want to see the man save the woman's life. It's okay to kind of see that kind of fantasy where you see a hero save the woman's life, you know? Let the boys see something inspirational. That would be cool. But I mean, hey, that's just me. I'm just saying, guys, you know how it is. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.